Pigeon John on Pure Channel for the record Dragon Slayer. It's a pleasure to see you
Pleasure.
and
Pleasure's
to
all
talk
mine.
to you. Yeah, it's been a long time. I wanted to do an interview. Maybe it's a hard question, but well, I mean, no lies. I wanted to see you at Transmusicale de Rennes. I was really, really excited, so you can come. And
Yes.
the most crazy rumors came in the road, like he can't come. There was a car thing. I don't know why he's blocked by justice in states.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Is it right?
It was pretty much right. It came down to the passport and dealing with some legal things back home. So I had to go to court and fix some things.
That's history.
But that's history. But I was bummed out that I couldn't come the first time. But I'm glad to be here finally.
Yeah, now you. Yeah, for the public, now it's done. Pigeon John is back in France. That was the sound of the sirens that couldn't put you in.
No.
You have Pigeon. You have the most funniest suite of name records. I must tell it to the people that don't know you, because maybe they're gonna buy legally all the records you did in the past. Pigeon John is clueless. Pigeon John is dating your sister, which is my favorite name of record. Pigeon John featuring Pigeon John.
Yes.
They're 1 and 2. There's
One
a
and
suite,
two. Yeah.
Pigeon John Sings the Blues, an amazing record. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Very much.
And Pigeon John and the Summertime Pool Party,
Yes.
which maybe was a summer record.
Definitely a summer record.
And you dropped all those names with Pigeon John for Dragon Slayer, which is a new record.
Yeah.
Why you wanted to leave those?
You know, it came to me naturally. For some reason, all the titles just enter my head, and it makes me laugh. And I'm like, oh wow, that's the next title. With Dragon Slayer, for some reason, it just felt like a brand new start. Writing the music and the words for the first time, and with the plan of working with the producer. Either I was going to take the record to Nashville and have it more like a rockabilly type of feel. But when I met Hervé on the road and heard his songs in General Elektriks, I wanted that smooth, quiet type of hip-hop record. Yeah. And that those two styles kind of blended and made this weird pop music. So started like a brand new start.
Did it change something for you? Because we were talking with Hervé in the summertime on Pure Channel, and he was telling how much he was involved in that project and happy to do that with you. Did it change your music and the way you compose working with Hervé?
Yeah, for sure. I wrote the whole record by myself in my little home studio, and I took it as far as I could using Tritons and computers and beat machines, MPCs and stuff. Got the raw idea, but when I worked with Hervé and he broke down the songs and edited the songs, and it just made it feel like a lot easier, where I can just write an idea and use the producer as a producer. And because I'm not the greatest producer as far as sonics and where to put the mic at, what amps and all that, that's like an art, you know, and certain people have that. So I spent so much time working on the production of my songs. But I don't think that's my gift. It was just I'm just a writer, you know, and I need a director and a producer, just like if I was doing a film. I think I'm just a writer, but it freed me up. So I'm looking forward to writing more and hopefully working with Hervé on the next record.
What's amazing on Dragon Slayer is, of course, the most important is your voice, the lyrics, and you know it gets you in, because the arrangements are sometimes very, very slicely done. I mean, sometimes it's almost only the drums, a lot of drums and groovy stuff, and few keyboards, and then that's it. I mean, was it important for you to get straight to the lyrics, straight to your voice and your message?
It wasn't my intention. I think that was the process of working with Hervé, is taking my songs, because I would just layer them up, because I don't, you know, you almost have to fake it to make it sound good. So you add some strings, add some bells. That sounds good. More. Hey, I'm out. And then it just sounds like a wall of noise. Yeah. With Hervé, he just kept the main vocals, dropped a lot of back vocals, and then stripped down the songs to where it's, you know, drums, bass, and keys. And I think that's what kind of made the vocals shine a little brighter. Yeah. So
you were talking about the backing vocals. To me, it's really important in that record because it allows you to be in a dialogue, maybe an inside dialogue, but it gives much more light on your writing. Is that why you put backing vocals to respond to yourself?
I think it comes from making music alone in the bedroom since a kid. You have to almost entertain yourself, and you have to make yourself laugh. So when you're alone and you want the crowd to get hype or whatever, you have to do it yourself, like, yeah. So it is a lot of dialogue with myself and talking to myself and laughing at myself. And I think that's when I really like the songs, when I'm literally laughing at myself.
There's a lot of humor.
Not to put me down or like, you bad boy, but just like life gets so funny where it's like, this is fucking ridiculous and I love it. This is crazy. This is dumb. It's fun, you know.
In that record, of course, there's a lot of humor, and it looks like there's no lies in your writing. It's based on your everyday life experience, and is that the way you start writing, taking things that make you smile in your own life and make it your lyrics and your songs?
Yes, indeed. I think I've always a big fan of Kerouac, and I remember him writing First Thought, Best Thought, and write what you know, even if it's nothing but anything, you know, just write what you know and not get too vivid. In hip-hop, being from L.A. and listening to New York hip-hop, they're talking about, like we said, we're in Brooklyn right now. We're in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we're in Brooklyn. We're on the fire escape.
What's up, man?
Oh, see the roots. They're just like...
What's up, man? How you doing?
Cool.
So being from the West Coast, and we only had really gangster rap and maybe Freestyle Fellowship. Like all the bands that were like myself, they didn't really sell a whole lot of records. So I going to the Good Life, they were really big, open mic. They were really big on being original, and then more importantly, just be yourself. Because you know, if God created all of us, that means that we're little miracles. And I think to hold that back or try to be something, then it's almost a discount to yourself. And it kind of really does affect your music. And a lot of times when writing, I wonder, will other people relate? But I kind of lost that fear and just like, this, I have to write it for me first. And then if somebody gets it, they really get it. Because, you know, if you get it, you really get it. And it's not just like a dance song where it's just like, put them up if you want some booty, then everyone's like, yeah, we get it, but you don't listen to that on the way home.
Yeah, and no one gets booty for free every day, but like everyone can feel like you're a gangster today.
You know, I get booty every night, you know, just playing.
No, but for real, everyone thinks like, I'm a gangster.
Right.
You know, for today, I'm a gangster for real. Everyone can sing that.
Yes,
you know?
I wanted to, if you're a postman, did a good job, and you got a text from a sweet little girl that works at the other post office down the street, fool, you're feeling nice. You're feeling kind of nice,
and
man.
And you walk with that dynamic, and even being a postman. So that's why the record is so good, because it's really true. Is it also sometimes your flow? Do you mind really putting it in the kick and the snare? Because like sometimes you like right on it.
I like usually the way they're where
you cross around.
I like to lay back on it for some reason. Big fan of Jay Dilla, and just the, you know, instead of that, you know, I end up doing the back, you know, the neck snap when it gets really good, like, oh shoot. So I think that's the way I write, that rhythm and that pattern. It's kind of I kind of hear like where there's space within the beat to say try to do less is more, you know, versus filling it up like when I get diabolical, dip it in a melodical, you know, that type of thing. I totally lose my personality when I do that, and I'm trying to impress another rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of defeats just writing a song.
Go see on stage, of course, Pigeon John and the whole band. They're playing in Paris and in a lot of other places. It's a tour organized by General Elektriks.
Yes.
Before
indeed.
You go back to LA at the end of the month. You're going to enjoy Paris. Thank you for coming in New York for that interview. It was a pure pleasure.
Thanks for the flight, bro. First class,
no
man.
problem,
They flew
man.
me out on a private jet.
Yeah, that's pure channel, man.
Wow.
We got money. for sure.
Good voice.
Dragon Slayer, go buy it legally if you'd like to discover Pigeon John.
Just get it.
Just download it. Do it now.
Do it now.
Because we're on the internet, they can go
Yeah,
straight to
come
the
on.
download it.
Just be honest.
Don't lie to yourself, man.
Steal it.
Download.